Going to begin today with a breath practice called Ujjayi breath, and that means victorious breath, but it's often translated as ocean breath because when you're practicing this breathing technique, your breath will make a sound kind of like the waves hitting the shore. So gently, without forcing your head forward or craning your head forward, just tip your chin down towards the notch between your collarbones, the divot at the base of the throat, just a very gentle tip down of the chin. You'll breathe in and out through your nose, keep your mouth closed, but imagine that you're making the sound ha as you breathe in and out with your mouth closed. So in and out through the nose, a tip of the chin down slightly, making the sound ha. That causes a very gentle constriction of the back of the airway, and you should be able to both feel the breath as it passes across your throat and also hear it as if making the sounds of the ocean waves. So it's a gentle constriction of the airway so that you can bring your attention and your focus to the sensation of breath. I'm going to be focusing a bit today on the neck, the throat area, the neck area. So this just helps begin our class by bringing attention to the area of focus. Take one or two more rounds of this breath practice, hearing the sound of the breath washing across the back of your throat. And then let that go and begin to circle your head around, making neck circles all the way around. Reverse directions. And come back up to center. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. If you wish to add on, you can take your left hand down to the side of the chair or the chair leg and give a gentle stretch downward through that hand to add some length to the left side of the neck. And come back to center. Drop over to the other side. Again, a gentler version is with both hands on your lap, or the right hand can reach down for the seat or the leg of the chair and give a gentle pull to increase the sensation of stretch. And back up to center. Take a look over your right shoulder. Gently draw back on the left shoulder. And center. Take a look to the left, draw back on the right shoulder. And back to center. Once again, drop your right ear to your shoulder. Add on if you wish. And one more add on if you wish. You can take your right hand to cup your left ear. And a gentle weight through the arm to increase the stretch. Come up to center. Now turn your head so you're facing to the right. Cup the back of your head and gently draw down. And come back to center. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Reach the right hand down if you wish. Left hand to cup right ear if you wish. Again, these are optional add-ons. Just do what feels right for you today. Come back up, turn to face left, hold the back of your head, gently draw down. And come back to center. Interlace your hands behind your head at the base of your skull. Draw your elbows back and your shoulders back. Lift your chest up and tip your gaze to the ceiling. And come back to center. Gently lifting up on the back of your head, tip forward. And back up to center. Draw your elbows forward so they're coming closer towards each other. Hold the back of your head, tip your elbows and your gaze up towards the ceiling. And back to center, keeping your elbows facing forward. Begin to hollow out your belly, drawing your belly button back towards your spine, drawing your head gently forward, rounding the shoulders. Be mindful, don't go too far. Especially if you have osteoporosis, you want to be very careful with this. Don't pull too hard, don't go too far. And back up to center. Release your hands down to your lap. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Reach your hands out in front of you, fingertips up towards the ceiling, fingertips down towards the ground, fingertips in towards each other, and then out to the side. Make fists and gently roll the wrists around in a circle and roll them the other way. Sweep your arms up high overhead and take your right hand down to the seat or the leg and tip your left arm overhead. Look down at the ground. Look to the center and then see what it feels like to look up. Be mindful, maybe keeping your chin tucked towards your chest slightly. It can be stressful on the neck, so go easy. And then come right back up to center. Arms lift with your breath in. Left hand down to the seat or the leg. Tip over. Look down. Look center. And then again, look up, being mindful as to how it feels, maybe keeping the chin tucked slightly so that you're not throwing your head back, but keeping the back of the neck long. And come back up. Both arms lift, breathing in. Take a twist to the right and release your arms down to support your body. Wherever they land is fine. Look back over your right shoulder. Keep your arms as they are, keeping the twist. Look back to center. See what it might feel like to look over to the left. And then come back to center, unwinding the twist. Inhaling the arms up high, twist to the left. Hands come down to support you wherever they fall. Sitting tall. Gaze back over your left shoulder. Turn your gaze back to the front. And then maybe turn it further over your right shoulder. Unwind the twist back to center. Left hand on your thigh, right arm opens to the right and look up. So you can lean down towards the left thigh, looking up for a twist. And then come up and thread your right arm underneath your left arm and look to the left. We're going to repeat that action several times. Opening up the right arm and looking up. Threading the needle and looking to the left. One more time. Open it up. Thread it through. And this time, let the right forearm rest on the left leg. You can use that as a little bit of a lever, pressing down on the thigh with your hand and turning to the left. So you're taking a twist. by using your arm and your leg for a little bit of leverage. And come back up, sit tall. Press your right hand into your right leg, open up your left arm, twist. Bring the left arm underneath to the right. We're threading the needle. We'll move like this a few times. Opening it up, breathing in, threading it through, breathing out. Again, breathing in to open it up and thread it through. This time we'll take the forearm to the thigh. Right hand presses down. You're twisting to the right. Breathing smoothly and fluidly. And unwind back to center. Slide your hands back towards the creases of the hips. Roll your shoulders back. Chest lifts, maybe the gaze lifts. And then press your arms out straight, cup your knees, and round through your spine. Again, sliding the hands back, chest lifts, shoulders draw back. Slide the hands forward, arms straighten, and the back rounds. Belly button back towards the back of the chair. Keep that action going. Inhaling, exhaling. One or two more times. Breathing in, breathing out. And then come back to center. Sit tall. Roll your shoulders back. And roll them forward. Sweep your arms up high with your breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center with your breath out. Connect your thumbs to your breastbone. Tip your breastbone up into your thumbs as you breathe in. And then hands to your knees, forward bend as you breathe out. Press back up to sit tall. We'll do that whole series again. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, tipping your chest up into your thumbs. Exhale, forward bend, hands on your thighs. And press back up. We're going to do some mini push-ups. So using your arms on your thighs, try to let your torso just be heavy and let your arms do the work. As you lower your body down over your thighs, try to let your arms control the descent. So make your arms work. And then press your chest back up, sitting tall, using the strength of your arms. So little mini push-ups, bending your elbows, coming forward, controlling the rate of descent with your arms, pressing into your arms to straighten back up. We'll do that several times and really try to make your arms do the work. So you're not allowing your back to take over. Let the arms do the work of lifting and lowering your torso. One more. Lower down. And press up. Give your arms a shake. Lift them up overhead. Drop your hands back behind you. Wherever they go is fine. It doesn't make any difference. And lift your elbows a little higher. So we just worked the triceps. We worked the backs of the arms. So now we're giving them a stretch. And let it go. Keep your right leg facing directly forward. Take your left leg out to the side. So this is going to be a modified warrior one position. Arms up overhead. If it's comfortable for you, connect your palms. Look up. That's your in-breath. Your out-breath will bring the hands down to center and your gaze to center. So inhaling to reach up and look up. Exhale back to center. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Bring your left leg in. Bring your right leg out and open up your arms. Gaze out towards your right fingertips. This is going to be your in-breath position for our warrior two. Your out-breath will bring the hands together at heart center and the gaze turns forward. Inhale, gaze open, arms open. Exhale, back to center. Again, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. And then come back to the open position, gaze over the right fingers, turn your right palm up. Left hand comes down to the seat of the chair or to your left thigh. Bring your right arm up overhead. Watch your fingertips with your gaze. And come back. Open up your arms again. Take your right forearm to your right thigh and your left arm straight up to the ceiling. Lean over. If you can, move your arm further towards your knee for a little bit more side bend action. So this is going to be a little bit deeper stretch. This is a little bit less, so you decide how far down is comfortable for you to go. Take your gaze down towards your foot, and then take your gaze up towards your fingertips of the left hand. Again, gazing down, and turning your gaze up. Come back up, sit tall. Keep your legs as they are. We'll move into that warrior one shape now with the left leg in front. Arms lift, palms together, gaze lifts, in breath. Exhale, hands to heart center, gaze center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to center. Keep your legs, keep your arms as they are. Draw your right leg back in and your left leg turns out. Now open your arms and gaze to the left. In breath here, out breath, hand center, gaze center. Breathing in to open up. Exhale to center. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, open it up, gaze out over the left fingertips. Right hand to the chair or to your thigh, left palm turns up. Watch your fingertips with your gaze as you tip it up and back. And bring it back out, nice and wide. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm straight up to the ceiling. Again, decide whether you need to be up higher or whether you have space to come further down into your extended side angle shape. Take the gaze down towards the ground. Take the gaze up towards your top fingertips. Again, gazing down and gazing up. One more time, looking down and looking back up. Come back up, draw your left leg in, both hands to your thighs. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath in and out. Come up to stand. And I'm going to turn my chair to face me. If you can, if that's available to you, you might want to have your body facing directly towards the front of the chair, towards the seat of the chair. Have your feet back maybe 6 inches or a little more from the chair. Bend your knees. Place your hands on the chair seat. So take a moment here and notice how you feel. If you feel any strain in your back or the backs of your legs, bend your knees a little bit more. If you don't feel any strain at all, you might try straightening your legs. Only go as far as feels comfortable. Again, a little sensation of stretch is fine, but pain in the back or pain at the attachment up by your tush is not great. Okay, so see if you can discern the difference between a stretching sensation and pain. Pain we don't want. If this is easy for you and accessible and you want to take it deeper, you can bring your forearms to the seat of the chair. for a deeper forward bend and a deeper hamstring stretch. So you decide. You can be up higher, you can be on your forearms, you can have your knees bent. Keep breathing. If you're down on your forearms, press back up to your palms. Step your legs wide. Toes are facing forward, not out to the sides, they're facing front. Same thing here. You decide. This might be as far as you want to go. If you want to come deeper, you can take your forearms to the chair. You can always have some bend in the back of the knees if that's what's necessary for you. Okay, so you decide again if you want to come deeper, go ahead, or stay up higher. Make sure that you're breathing. One more breath. If you're down on your forearms, press back up onto your palms. Step one leg back to center, step the other leg back to center. Bend your knees and stand up tall. Give yourself a breath or two. Just regain your equilibrium. And then we'll once again come to the side of the chair. So come over to the right side of your chair and hold the back of the chair for support. Standing into your right foot, lift your left leg up with the knee bent. Extend your leg out in front of you. So you're straightening that leg out in front of you. Hold it here. Bend your knee, open at the hip, and step on the seat of your chair. Press down strongly through your right foot and lift up through the whole length of your body. If you want, you can lift one or both arms. You can keep a hand on the chair for support. You can lift both. It's up to you. Pushing down through your standing foot, lifting up through the sides of the waist. Imagine that you're picking your rib cage up off of your hips. Now, bring your left hand to your left thigh and open out your right arm to the right. Look to your right. Come back to center with your gaze. Lift your arms straight up overhead. Turn your left knee to face forward. You might want to step a little closer to the chair so that you feel stable. Okay, so left knee is facing directly forward, right arm is up overhead, left hand to the back of the chair. Turn to the left. Bring your right hand to the outer left thigh. So you can stay here, or if you want, you can bring your left arm back behind you and look back towards that arm. You can keep the hand on the chair and gaze back. You can keep your gaze center, whatever variation feels right. If your left hand is off the chair, bring it back to the back of the chair, turn to face forward again, and step down. Widen your right leg out to the right and turn your left toes to face underneath your chair. Bring your hand to the back of the chair and lean to the left. So you can come down a little, you can come all the way onto your forearm, or if you have space, you can bring your hand to the seat of the chair. Lift up through your right arm. So you're in a triangle pose variation. Turn to look down at the seat of the chair. And then turn to look up at your top hand. Keep your chin gently tucked to keep the back of the neck long. Once again, turn down to look down at the seat of the chair. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Bend your left knee slightly and press up to stand. Walk your feet back together and then come around to the other side of the chair. So right hand is on the chair, left hand to left hip. Press down into your left foot, lift your right knee, extend your leg forward. So it's extending straight out in front of you. It can be low, it doesn't have to be up super high. Keep breathing. Bend your knee, turn out at the hip and step onto your chair. Press down through the left foot, lift up through the whole body so you're getting taller. You're not sinking down into that hip, but instead you're lifting up, straightening up, and reaching up through one or both arms. Keep breathing. And then bring your right hand to your right thigh and your left arm open to the left. Take your gaze to the left. Gaze center, left arm straight up overhead again, right knee faces forward. And again, if you need to adjust your stance so that you feel balanced, feel free to do that. Your right hand is on the back of the chair to begin. Take your turn to your right, left hand to the outer right thigh. So you can stay here, you can turn your gaze back over your right shoulder, and you can take your right arm back behind you. So any combination of those things is available to you. Bring your right hand back to the chair if it was reaching behind you. Turn back to center and step down. Step your left foot wide. Turn your right toes to face to the right. Triangle pose. Lean to the right. Take it as deep as you want. You can stay up high. You can come down low. You can take your hand to the seat. It's up to you. Top arm reaches up to the ceiling. Gaze down. Turn and gaze up. Again, gaze down. Gaze up. Look down. Bend your right knee slightly. Press up to stand. Step your feet back together. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Come back to sit. Stretch your right leg out in front of you and lean forward. Try to keep your spine long and extended, almost like you're doing a back bend as you come forward, so that you're moving from the hip creases and not from the spine. Keep your spine long. Come back up, shift that foot back, extend the left leg. Same thing, reaching forward from the creases of the hips, keeping the spine long and extended. And come back up and step the foot in. Step your feet wide, toes turning out. So we've done quite a bit of opening for the inner thighs. We're going to take the extended side angle shape a little bit deeper this time. You decide what's appropriate. So again, if you want it shallow, forearm is going to come towards the crease of the hip. Deeper would be out towards the knee, or deeper still, reach down the inside of the leg. If you're really flexible, you might even be able to get your fingertips towards the ground. But you decide how deep feels right for you, okay? Forearm or down deeper. Lift up through the top arm. So it's a nice stretch for the inner thighs, and I feel it on the side waist quite a bit here. If you want more sensation of stretch on the side body, you can bring that top arm over by your ear. If that's too much, don't do it. Come back up, sit tall, give yourself a breath, and release. Other side. Remember, you're not symmetrical, so it might not be the same choice on this side. You could take it shallower, you could take it deeper than you did on the first side. Make the choice that serves you. Coming down as little or as much as you like. Lift up through the top arm. See how you feel. One side is usually bendier than the other, so that means this might be your stiffer side, it might be your bendier side. If you want to take that further stretch, bring the arm over by your ear. Your choice, not necessary if it doesn't feel good. Keep breathing. Press back up, sit tall. Bring your knees back together. Slide your hands back towards your hip creases, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, look up. Straighten out your arms, rounding your spine back, dropping your head, round the shoulders. Come back up to center. Sit back in your chair, close your eyes, relax. Come back to that Ujjayi breath. So gently tipping your chin towards your throat. Feeling the breath move across the back of the throat. Imagine saying the sound ha, breathing through the nose. Looking for that ocean breath, that wave sound and sensation across the back of the throat. Keep it going, eyes closed, shoulders relaxed. Keep that steady rhythm of your breath. And now I'm going to take you through a short guided meditation. You don't have to do anything, no movement, just listen and mentally allow your mind to jump from point to point as I name it. So we'll start by drawing our attention to the right hand thumb. Again, just allow your attention to jump as I name the parts, no movement. It's simply a mental exercise. Right hand thumb, first finger, second, third, fourth. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the waist, right hip, right thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Go to the left hand thumb, first finger, second, third, fourth. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the waist, left hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Go to the top of your head, the back of your head, the back of your neck, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the whole spine, the back of the right hip, the back of the left hip, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, right calf muscles, left calf muscles, right heel, left heel. Go back to the top of your head, the forehead, the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, the whole nose, the upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, the whole chest, the navel, the right hip crease, the left hip crease, top of the right thigh, top of the left thigh, right kneecap, left kneecap, right shin, left shin, top of the right foot, top of the left foot, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, your whole head, your whole torso, your whole body, awareness of the whole body together, relaxed, seated on the chair, the whole body. There are points where your body and the support beneath it meet. Draw your attention to those particular points of contact. The soles of your feet and the floor, the backs of your thighs and the chair, your buttocks and the chair, parts of your back and the back of the chair. Notice those particular points of contact. Get heavy. Allow them to support you. Draw your attention back to the natural breath. Follow the path of your breath as it comes in through your nose, travels down through your throat and into your lungs. As it travels back up and out your throat and out your nose again. Let your next breath be a deeper, fuller breath. Begin to fill up more. Exhale more completely. Go ahead and float your eyes open. And then with your next breath in, sweep your arms up overhead. Bring your hands together down at the center of your heart, connecting your thumbs to your breastbone. Feel the breastbone rising up into your thumbs as you breathe in, and the gentle release down as you breathe out. We'll finish with a deep breath in together and a bow to one another. Inhale fully. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your presence.